Welcome to Amazon, where we do the same thing all corporations do, passive-aggressively try to drive you off the site with trivial, easy-to-fix, almost purposeful errors to drive you crazy. See also, putting the sign-out button at the bottom of a list of things you would never click in your right mind, instead of up at the top where you need it, and making sure it's not even alphabetically organized. Just user in your face at its best. Your garage and your pets come before logging out, switching accounts, or even checking your damn data. Because that's Amazon. And I'm not suggesting Grease Monkey hacks to fix this page. I'm just wanting someone to tell me which ones they've got. Seriously, somebody needs to rewrite the entire user interface, preferably through AdBlock Plus, just to tick them off. So let's move on. Your login and security page, your account, and in there is a advanced security settings to manage how and when you receive security codes, aka two-step verification. And in case you can't tell from the pixels, I'm telling everyone, do not give them a mobile number, or at least don't let them know you have the ability to receive text messages. Use an email address. Open your email before you go on Amazon, because they're going to harass you. And they will send you codes to your email address. Make sure you go through the settings to fix this. So that if they have to send you a code, because they're always going to now, and I'm going to explain that in a minute, at least it goes somewhere where you can retrieve it. So in the past, you could go to two-step verification, and you could disable it. And you could suggest it, and it would tell you not to do it, but you had a choice. Remember, user preferences, well, that's a foreign concept to a large corporation. Now it just says you can turn it on all the time or have it on almost all the time. Neither of them really make a difference because it will be on all the time. And I want to remind you, it's going to do this until you just give up and go find a better site. People who sell things on Amazon ended up having this forced down their throat already, and it made it really, really difficult for them to run businesses or even order stuff, even buying stuff. But then they started doing it to people buying stuff. Now this is what you get. Now, is this asking me, there was a problem, please check your email address, match, and try again. And it will also say the password you gave was wrong. Okay, which password? Was it your password or the one they didn't tell you they changed it to temporarily to drive you up the walls? Let me explain something to you. The password that you type in on a website so that you can use HTTPS and actually keep your security data because there's a credit card involved, if you have to reset it, they shouldn't be able to read your old password. I mean it. They should make you change it because all they should do is just say you're using the same one you used before, or they should say they have a new one. They shouldn't be able to tell what the actual password is. And this is the thing. It'll be a problem or whatever, but what it really says is your password's invalid. Your papers are no good. Your papers are not in order. And it's a lie. They don't want your password. They want you to type in a PIN number they create temporarily for doing their two-step verification. But they use the same screen no matter what and say it's a bad password when it's not. That's passive-aggressive. That's also extremely uninformative. It causes people to type in random passwords and get locked out of their account, and they know damn good and well that'll happen. This drove me and one of my customers crazy because they basically screwed them out of being able to buy something, which does no one any good. So why would anybody do that? They have too much money and they don't give a damn. Next. There was a problem. Your password's incorrect. No, it isn't, Amazon. You're lying. You changed a password for a next layer to get in and didn't tell me. There's no reason to do that. Stop lying. Amazon two-factor authentication turned on permanently. You can't get rid of it. And you're better off doing it through email or through the cell phone or both. But I'm suggesting email just to piss them off because I think they just want your phone number so they can mess with you. A feature that requires you to enter a unique security code in addition to your password on computers and devices that aren't trusted. And then I'm going to say, should actually tell us that's what they're doing instead of lying and saying my password's incorrect when it was not incorrect. And my customer was driven to tears over this because you bastards can't change your stupid error message. You bastards. Verification needed. We will email you a code to verify your identity. That's what it should say. I'm not going to read the rest. Anyway, they send you a code. It expires in 10 minutes. It would be a perfectly functional system if you didn't deliberately, unnecessarily, and aggravatingly lie to your customers that are trying to give you money. You stupid asshats. Your papers are no good. And thank you very much for making it really obvious you want to prevent us from having access to the buttons we want. In one case, someone found out that it would literally move the sign out button around randomly so it was hard to define. That's the kind of aggressive behavior we get out of viruses. I'm not giving you a mobile number. Go to hell. Bring back the ability to disable two-step verification, because for some of us it can't work, and for others it drives us crazy because you're lying about whether you're doing it. You idiots. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Good luck with that. And yeah, the fix was in before you were born. It's a large corporation. It's jumped the shark, and we should find an alternative. Oh, by the way, by wasting my customer's 2 hours of his life or more, he gave me 2 hours worth of pay I didn't deserve, because I held his hand and kept him from literally screaming. Screw off, Amazon.